I can't believe I'm doing this for the millionth, 2011th time. Anyway, hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Chumani and thank you for stopping by. Now I decided to film a colorful look. I have never done purple on my lids. I'm new to this whole colorful lid situation and I thought why not film it and show you guys how I cut my crease for hooded eyes. Okay. So this is the third time filming this. I filmed last week, I didn't like it. I filmed yesterday, I loved it, I edited, you know. And then later that night, I deleted the footage. I was like, you know what? The devil is a liar. I woke up the next day, which is today, and I was like, I am doing it. Like, I'm not Dino. If you are interested to see how I achieved this look, whether you have hooded eyes or no hooded eyes, please keep on watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Chumani and please like, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you in the next clip. All close and personal. Okay, so we're starting off with brows. I'm taking a spoolie and I'm brushing up my brow hairs, and then I'm gonna go in with the Got2be Glued Gel. This is a new trend right now, and I'm just gonna set my brows in place. I'm putting that on the back of my hand. I'm gonna take a spoolie and put the product on there, then brush my hairs up. The Got2be gel really does give that bushy brow effect. Even if your brows aren't as full as mine, brushing up the front of your brow still does the job, and then you can just fill in the rest of your brow with a pencil or a powder. Now I'm going in with the Essence Eyebrow Styling Set in 01 Natural. I'm using the darker shade to fill in my brows, and I'm just drawing a line at the bottom of my brow. Then I will fill in the hairs where there are gaps. I'm not going in with too much product because I don't want my brows to be that dark. I'm just distributing the product using a spoolie and brushing my hairs all the way through. Now I'm going in with the Loreal Infallible More Than Concealer, and this is in the shade 335 Caramel. I'm using it to carve out my brow and making it more defined. This girlie is the talk of the town. She's full coverage and she's just great. I did bring this concealer down to my lids so I could prep my eyes for some eyeshadow. The concealer is pretty bright, so the eyeshadow color is actually gonna pop. So this is it for my brows. For eyeshadow, we're using the Morphe X James Charles palette. We're focusing on the purples, so I'm going to use the darker purple, the lighter purple, and this beautiful shimmery purple. So I'm packing on the darker purple onto my lash line, working my way up. I don't want to do it from the top then close to my lash line because I don't want to blend too high up. That's gonna give me raccoon eyes, and Satan, we don't want that, not today, honey. So I'm doing it the other way around. I'm starting off with a little bit and just building that purple up. Using a different brush, I picked up the lighter purple and I'm using that to blend out the darker shade. I'm doing this so I can, do it little by little and then build up the intensity. You can see that I'm using circular motions and then doing wiper sweeping motions as well. You can see me going back to the darker shade and blending higher, and it's getting darker, and then I'm going to go back with the lighter purple and just blend out the edges until I'm happy with it. Bro, I've been blending. You guys have to be patient, and if you have hooded eyes, don't forget to raise your eyebrows so that you can stretch your skin and get the color in there. To cut your crease for hooded eyes, you want to place the concealer on your lash line. Where you see a fold on my eye is actually where my natural crease is, but because I have hooded eyes, you want to look up, and wherever the concealer lands is where your new and fake crease is. So if you don't do this, the shimmer shade that you're going to place on your lid will transfer onto the matte purples, and it's just gonna ruin your whole vibe and your whole look. You want to take your time when you're cutting your crease. The next thing I'm going to do is place the shimmery purple on the center of my lid. Oof, it is so pretty. You can spray some setting spray on your brush when you're picking up the shimmer just to get more pigment onto your lid. So I decided to use the matte white shade just for the inner corner so I can have like a cool gradient effect going from like white to purple. Now I'm using the darker purple to sort of close off my eye, and I'm placing it on the outer corner of my eye and blending it inwards. Then I'm going in with the lighter purple to blend the edges of that darker purple and just make it more smooth. Moving on to face, I'm starting off with the Maybelline Instant Pore Eraser Primer just for a smooth canvas before we apply our foundation. I'm also going in with the Revlon Rose Glow Hydrating Illuminating Primer just to hydrate my skin because I do have dry skin, and I'm just going to put that all over my face. Using the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Fawn. It's darker than the L'Oreal concealer, and I'm using it to highlight the top of my brow to avoid that halo effect, and I like doing it before foundation so that I can blend it out more easily. For foundation, I'm using the Revlon Colorstay foundation for dry skin. I'm in the shade 011 Caramel. And this happened. This really happened. The foundation was all over my thighs. It was on the floor. At this point, cut the cameras. Cut the cameras. Like, I'm done. I'm taking the foundation that's on my lap and I'm putting it on my face. Yo. With foundation, the trick is to be light-handed, you guys. Light-handed. Just lightly dab the beauty blender on your face. I'm using the Real Techniques Complexion sponge. I love it. I'm using what's left of the LA Girl concealer to highlight under my eyes, my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and the sides of my face below where my contour is going to be. I'm also using just a little bit of the L'Oreal concealer just to make that highlight brighter. To blend under your eyes, just raise your mirror a bit higher, look up, and you can really get the concealer up in there. Who else has to move their nose just to get to the grooves of their face? Comment down below if that's you. Wow. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Beautiful Bronze to contour. You can see that I'm not bringing the contour all the way to the center of my face. It kind of ends by the tail of my brow. I love that look, and I love a subtle contour. I like to contour in sections. I actually also like highlighting my face in sections. So I started with my cheeks and now I'm doing my forehead, and I like to bring that contour in, snatch that forehead, honey. So I'm just getting my setting powder ready. This is the Revlon Candid setting powder in the shade 001. I'm just getting this ready because I'm going to brighten my under eye and then go in with the setting spray immediately after. So I like to set my concealer immediately after I've blended it out. I do this so that I can avoid creasing. I apply a thin layer first, and then I go over with another layer just to set everything in place. By this stage of the game, I am ready to spritz my face because I do have dry skin, so I don't like a lot of powder on my face. To set my contour, I'm going in with the black Radiance True Complexion contour palette. I'm focusing more on the orangey shade than the warmer brown, and I think it just gives me more of a subtle contour, and I really like it like this. I didn't cream contour my nose, but I am powder contouring my nose using a fluffy angled brush. Now I'm using the Revlon Candid setting powder in the shade 002. This one's more like my complexion, and I'm using a big powder brush to just set my whole face. Okay, we're doing something a bit risque. We're going in the Morphe X James Charles palette, and I'm just using this eyeshadow color. It's like a, is it a coral? It's like a pinky orangey shade, and I'm using that as blush. I'm so into blush lately. Finally, we get to set our face. I'm using the Makeup Revolution Hydrating and Plumping Makeup Fixing Spray. And then I'm having a moment. Yes, honey, yes. I went back to the eyeshadow palette and I'm just placing those purples and smoking them out on my waterline. Sorry I didn't show this, but I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade called Crown of My Canopy. I honestly don't remember what song I was dancing to, but anyway, I don't like that super highlighted look. Or I could be saying that because I haven't really tried out a lot of highlighters to begin with, but I'm just okay. I'm just highlighting my brow bone, the highest points of my cheeks, the sides of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, my inner corner. Woo! It's a gorgeous video. Yo, inner corner of my eyes, and I think that's about it.
I am definitely 100% lining my lips with the Rimmel London eyebrow pencil. What works for brows works for lips, honey. This is in the shade dark brown. Now I'm going in with the new liquid lipsticks from Essence. This is the Stay Matte 8-Hour Liquid Lipstick in the shade... I can't find the shade. Oh no. But these are highly pigmented matte liquid lipsticks, quick drying, non-transfer and long lasting. So that's what I'm using and I do love this shade. I lined my eyes with the Essence liquid liner. I also applied the Lash Princess mascara from Essence, and my lashes are from Chinatown in East London. And now I'm just applying the lip gloss from Essence. This is the Shine 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 lip gloss. I love me some Essence. You can use a makeup wipe to wipe away any product that's on your hair or on your edges, and this is it.
And this is the final look for the third time, but I did enjoy this look. I enjoyed creating this look, and thanks to the Morphe X James Charles palette for putting me on. I got it from Muse Beauty, and I'm gonna leave all the products I used down in the description box. If you do like this video and would like to see more makeup tutorials or just me creating different looks, please leave me a big thumbs up below. Don't forget to comment and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Chumani. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.